So what's up? Yes, darling, it's a self-care, self-love day. So I'm just going and I'm going to treat my hair. So, ooh. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm just going to treat my scalp a little bit here. Um yes, darling. I had to take my braids out for my wigs, so I'm going to do it over. But in between time, you got to care, and I decided to get back into creating my natural remedies. Okay. Oof. I got a couple of scabs in my hair, so I want to be able to get those out too. So what I have on my hair right now, I have hibiscus, green tea, and um, what is it? Fenugreek, fenugreek. I think it's called fenugreek. Fenugreek, fenugreek seeds. Okay. So I'm actually gonna put more up there. I just wanted to get my hair. Yeah, that's a lot better. I wish I had like something to put this on, but whatever. Ooh, get it good. Ooh. So this is what I call my crown care. I think I got rid of my aloe vera. I got rid of my aloe vera. So this is my hair tea. So I created a hair tea system like years ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And it was a beautiful system. I did a really great job. But there were some kinks to work out in the system. So the issue that I was having was the hair would grow so fast that it would be hard for it's hard because the faster your hair grows, it's kind of like your ends split. Like you got to keep up. Well, I told myself, well, if motherfuckers care about getting their hair, growing their hair, if the shit works, then take care of me. That's how I was thinking at the time. But then I came to realize, I said, well, it's kind of hard for me to keep up with the maintenance on my hair with it growing so fast and it breaking off, because I have gone through a lot of breakage. So open that up a little bit. But I love taking care of my hair. I love taking care of my son's hair too. So I'm just going to put more of this tea up here. I also created a oil, but I froze it. I kind of turned it into a cream. And the base oil is flaxseed oil. And I've got coconut oil and shea butter in there. The herbs that I used It's very simple herbs: rosemary, horsetail, and cloves. Okay, cloves are very good for the hair, for protein, to add protein to the hair, especially more coarse hair, because our hair is flat, which means that it's sensitive and it's fragile. So we actually really should be taking care of our hair, like for real, for real. you know, and we, you should use natural products, but I mean, whatever works works. Whatever. My hair was definitely stronger. I had experienced breakage in the middle. I used to do my hair a lot without taking care of it. I used to style it all the time. When you style it all the time, when you style it too much, you can put stress on it. And in putting stress on it, it's just, you damage it. Our hair, the best way to take care of coarse hair, whenever you work with it, you want to moisturize it. It has to be detangled. It's very curly. It's coarse, so it coils. You know? It coils. So it's still. So when it coils, it gets tangled. Then comes the breakages and all that other stuff. Our hair needs a lot of maintenance. It needs a lot of care. Just like your mind. Right? The mind needs a lot of care. It it needs a lot of care. It needs a lot of attention. Woo, gotta get that scalp, babe. Yes. Yeah. Scalp. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, baby. Get that. Get that. Ooh. That's the. Ooh. Okay. I'm so childish. I love playing with the smoke. Okay. Okay. So now we got it steamed out. Yes. I love doing my experimentation with my herbs. I love being in the kitchen, making my tea. Where'd it go? Oh, here it go. So this is my oil, making my tea. It's a little slippery. So in order to get it like creamy, I would have to whip it. So I might invest in a whipper. But for the most part, so I'm just going to go in. Yes, I can just smell the rosemary. It smells amazing. Ooh. So I'm going to go in and do some little plaits, well, twists, just to kind of help keep the hair stretched. Keeping your hair, stretched and managed. This is really what ensures hair growth. I'm trying to tell you, it broke off real bad in the middle. And I mean, I created my hair tea system, my growth, and it was working. And I stopped. I think I dyed my hair. And I know better. I know that I have to take care of my hair when I dye it. I gotta moisturize it. I gotta conditioner it. But I just didn't do that. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking at all. And then all of a sudden, I experienced more shedding. You know, I'm just like, what is happening? What is going on? I just love taking care of my hair. Love it. I just love it. And when I took my cornrows out, I didn't experience as much breakage as I usually do. Because sometimes I experience a lot of breakage. I did my thing. I did my thing with this. Usually it's all over the place, and it's not really what I wanted it to be. But this turned out real good. I was in a happy, I don't know. I don't know if it was because I was happy when I was doing it. I was like more careful though. I was more considerate, I'll say, than what I usually be. Ooh. Bless you. Keep it real smooth. I I I hate people touching my hair. I mean my head, my hair, my head. I can't stand it. Like sometimes people want to touch your head because they want to caress your head. I don't like it. It just, I don't know. It annoys me. It annoys me. Sometimes people are trying to be romantic in the past, and I'm just like, ugh. Don't touch my hair. You know, it's kind of like you don't want to ruin the moment by saying like don't do that, but it's so annoying that you you can't help it. God. I gotta miss a new baby. Hey. So, mm, yes, I got that oil because I've been trying to figure out for the longest time. I'm just like, bro, how can I really extract what is in these herbs into this oil, because you'll see people do it and you'll do it yourself, and it's like, but you can tell. I'm just like, bro, there's really no nutrients in here. Like, what's going on? You see, a lot of people at one point in time, they were using the cloves, you know, and they would use a lot. They want the water to be brown, and it's just like, well, the herbs are really powerful. You know, you really don't need that much. And then when it comes to cloves, cloves has a lot of protein. Too much protein for your hair will dry it out and break it off. I have I have cloves in my oil, but I didn't put a lot. I put more rosemary. Rosemary is really good, and I can feel the softness. I can smell the rosemary. You know, this oil was very light, and when I finished with extracting my herbs, it was cloudy, but it wasn't dark. You understand? So I said, well, I'll take it. Cause I've been playing around with it, and I'm just like, well, I see what people are doing, and I'm just like, are these people clickbaiting? Like, are they really serious about what they talking about, or are they just trying to talk about something to get some views or something? Like, what is? Cause some of the shit I tried out, it wasn't working, but it looked like it would work. It looked like something that would work. As I say, looks are deceiving, honey. Looks are deceiving. Okay. So this is around where it has broken off, or it has been breaking off. Because it's shorter right here. Okay, let me come to this side. Ooh. I really try to get it before it dry out, cause when it dry out and that it got that tight curl, babe, it's hard to get, hard to stretch out that tight curl. That tight curl don't want to go nowhere. It don't. So and yeah, I keep the tea in my hair. I don't rinse it out. I don't really understand the concept of having to rinse. Like the products. I can understand shampoo because it's cleansing. So, there's a process to cleaning. But I feel like with anything else, you should just be able to put it in your hair without having to rinse it out. I mean, well, you have the masks. A lot of women use the hair mask. You gotta wash the hair mask. They use clay. You can't leave clay. Well, why can't you? Because there are women in Africa who do that. That's a form of protection over their hair. So, okay. Mhm. 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 It's hair day. It's a day for hair. Yes. I look like an alien. My antennas. I've been tempted to twist to lock my hair back up, but I do not want to do that. I just feel like when you get older, and I was experiencing this anyway, it's kind of like the locks, they're hanging, they get heavy, and it comes a time to where it's just always pulling at your hair, it's pulling at your root, you know. I don't have no fucking excuse. I guess I just don't want to because I like playing with my hair. I want to grow my hair. I want to grow it natural. I grew up with relaxers. You know, it was only maybe about 10 years ago to where I started going natural. I had put my locks in, took my locks out, and decided that I was going to be natural from that point on. I've cut my hair off 3 times. You know, I cut it off bald, low cut, you know. I enjoyed that because I never had a low cut. I always wanted one, but I never had one, so I got my chance to have it to explore that. I felt empowered with my haircut. I did. The only thing is, I just didn't feel sexy about myself, though. You understand what I'm saying? I felt empowered, but I ain't feel sexy. And I mean, I wasn't open minded to wear wigs back then. So, I wanted my hair. I mean, I wear wigs now, but I don't want to cut off my hair. I want to grow it. I want to grow my hair. I want to repair it. I know cutting it off and starting over would be a way of repairing too, but I think my foundation is repairable. I really do. I think it's repairable. That's why I don't want to. And I really don't want to, when it comes to the wigs, I don't want to feel like I always gotta put that shit on, you know. I don't want to feel like I always gotta put that shit on. I want to have my own. I want to have some of my own, you know. I want something of my own. So I only got two more. Ooh. I'm so proud of this. I do. I want to whip it. I want to fit. I want to figure out how I can whip it. I'm gonna get a whipper. Let me get one of the little whippers. I saw one and I walked right past it. I checked it out, but I was like, I'm not gonna be doing anything with it. Now I got something to use it for. It's hard getting that back. I tell you, it's hard getting that motherfucker. Get that shit in the middle. What is that? I might have to cut it. I might have to cut it. I don't have to cut it all off, but I might have to cut it. Because I do know I got split ends. But I used to wear a lot of braids and just be putting them in back to back. That's why I had to slow down. And when I slowed down, in order to be able to keep myself from being bored with my hair, that's when I started to get into natural hair care products. And I started kind of like experimenting and all that type of stuff. So, I mean, that's it. So what I'm going to do, probably I'm not going to be wearing my wigs for a while. This will probably last me about a week or two. And I mean, when I'm done with these, then, you know, I'm going to go ahead and just braid it. But I just want to treat it and take care of it and give it some maintenance. While, because usually I will put in my braids, but I put in some cornrows and I've just been wearing my wig. So before I cornroll it back up, I just want to treat it. All right. So you saw how I do my thing. So I'm about to turn back on the steamer and just chill for a little bit. You know, oil and water don't mix. But what ends up happening is that the oil and the water will separate. So the oil will get down to the ends where I needed to go. Okay? And the water will absorb in the scalp. And then, you know, when I come back later on, I can just oil the scalp, oil the places in between. But I want to finish. I want to finish getting my steam on. It's right where we left it. Yup. Alright, so we'll talk later.